calling or should, you know, instead of worrying about it whether you can call. And then
Yeah,
you
bet
have a
if you
bad
would have
hand,
bet at the first hand.
put a raise in. You got a lot of chips.
Lee couldn't have done that.
You know, 600,000 each. I mean, you can invest some money on river and put some pressure on it.
Let's look at another example. I mean, these guys. It was pretty much one-way traffic here, and here again it's Lee on the button, and he's got a chip lead. Is he just thinking I should just keep doing this? Raise small, bet.
Yeah, no risk. Little pots.
Yeah, you're just going to take every hand.
Hammer away.
20,000 more, 40 total. Call.
And
Well, here's a mistake. I mean, you got to do a lot of re-raising. I mean, big re-raising before the flop. You don't want Lee to be in a zone where he's just very comfortable like this. And
This
you're playing
way,
his tempo.
He's going to miss most flops and just check, and Lee's just going to take it every time.
so a certain percentage of times when you're playing flops in the big blind, you should re-raise as well as call.
Yeah, of course you should.
Mix up all three: re-raise, call, fold.
Especially a hand as king 7 off, because it's not like a great hand at all. You can just make pairs. It's not a hand to make straights or flushes. So, like if I have a 9-10 suited, I'd rather call to hit something big. But this is just I don't know. He just doesn't know where he's going.
Doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, he's seeing a flop and then he's trying to hit a flop.
And he's not going to hit very many of them.
He's not going to hit many at all.
And Lee finally had something he could show that he has a pair.
How important is it to mix it up regardless of what you have?
Well, it's
before
very
the flop?
important because you don't want your opponent to be in the same mode and he's just hurting you. You can do something crazy like going all in or something because the odds are so small of the other person calling you. So you've got to make him a little bit scared that this, hang on, you know, this is not going to be just what I want to do. So if your opponent wants to keep the pots low and just keep plugging away and wearing you down, okay, make the pots big, you know. Yeah. You have to do something different.
I mean, it seems when you play head up, you're going to do a lot of bluffing, like you said. But do you have to keep going? I mean, sometimes you have to go all the way, don't you? Put the extra bluff in on the river and...
When it's heads up and you feel you can win the pot, you've got to keep firing, and at the end you've got to put everything in on the line. That's how you have to play.
Well, let's see Lee going kind of all the way as far as his aggression goes. And, I mean, it's almost like he's got Liam half defeated already here. Liam...
Call.
Yeah, Liam's in a terrible state of mind, frame of mind here.
Why would he call with Queen Jack? Is it something to be reasonable? Is it reasonable to do that sometimes?
He's just hoping to win a hand. He doesn't want to lose too many chips.
Yeah, he just wants to be careful. He's being very careful, and I guess he could still fold it on the flop. I mean, he's just playing horrible poker right now. He's trying to lose pots instead of trying to win pots.
Lee's got a straight draw.
Both check.
And Denard's made this straight.
20,000.
And, I mean, Lee's basically being given money here. I mean, he's betting with the hand and
Yeah.
paid off. That's the third club on board.
Check.
Yeah, it's a real good check to induce.
How do you like Lee's check there?
Oh, that's a great play.
50.
It's a great play because
50,000.
flood, if he had any draw, he has to bet at it.
Call.
Good call.
He's induced a
missed it,
bluff.
yeah.
That's wonderful play.
I wonder if Liam had made a huge bet there, if he could have gotten Lee to fold, all in or something.
Yeah, all in, he would have won it, of course. I don't think Lee would have called it all in.
Yeah, but it's still tough because it doesn't look like he wants to call with all it. But it didn't happen, so we don't have to worry about it.
Is there a psychological thing? Do you feel like if you can wear a guy down, that at some point he's just going to give up?
Oh, definitely.
Well, what do you do?
Well, you do a lot of raising, you do a lot of talking, and you tell him that you're more aggressive, you're stronger, and you push, and that works. There's no doubt. That gives you an edge.
Yeah, Lee wore Liam down, and at the end, I think Liam had mentally given up. And I mean, the amazing thing is they played for about an hour and a half, but they started out with a lot of play and similar chips, and Lee just never let him have an
Yeah,
inch.
we've seen 4 or 5 hands, and Liam hasn't raised once.
Raise. 20,000 more, 40 total.
It's just been.
Liam was in a situation where he's just calling all the time.
Call.
He's just calling, and I don't know what he wants to do.
I'm pretty sure he's just not used to heads-up play. He just doesn't really know what to do.
Check.
I mean, now they've both got nothing, and
It's just good play.
70,000.
It's continuation. It's a great lesson from Lee, what he's doing here.
Pass.
Yeah, and Liam must get like.
I mean-
he's not getting any of it.
no, he had 1.5 green stacks, and he's basically all his green chips have gone over there.
And there's been no hands. He's actually, most of the time, he's had the best hand. Either before the flop on the river, he's had the best hand, and the chips are going the other way. That's as bad as you can get.
If you're not flopping anything and you limp, do you have to just try and end those pots quicker? Be aggressive before the flop? Is that the answer?
Sure. I mean, you can.
We've seen 5 hands, and the only bet he ever made was a bluff on the river.
You could have re-raised him every single hand. Going to plan on that from the start. I'm going to re-raise and raise big every single hand until one time I have to fold it before the flop. Try to win every pot before the flop. So then you put your opponent on a defensive.
He's never put Lee to a decision, really.
No, he's never.
Liam should wish he had a coach like Tony.
Well, there was finally one decision, and let's see. Lee finished Liam off here. I think it was
15, 30.
blinds have gotten to 15 and 30 by this stage.
Which is still pretty small.
Yeah, with 1.2 million in play. And
You see, Lee also doesn't have much of a hand, but he's being aggressive, being the aggressor, and getting in there.
60,000
With
in
his chips.
total.
And Liam's always
Excuse me.
behind.
Would you say 50,000 in total?
60,000 in total.
Fair enough.
He just doubles the blinds.
This is a great hand to go all in on.
and if Liam did raise all in, I mean, Lee couldn't call, could
No, he just pick up 100,000, 90,000's in there. I mean, just pick.
And even if he calls,
you can just
and
take
he-
it. You can just take it. That's a great hand to make a move in right there.
Oh, there you go. A pair and the other guy's
Going all in.
flush.
he? Liam actually has moved all in very quickly. I think he's counting down.
20.
Oh, he said all in right away. Wow.
It's a strong play by Liam, or
This
is
is a good play. I like this
229.
play. This is okay. But the thing is it's too far down now, and Lee might put him on a flush draw and make the call.
That's 215.
Lee wants closure too, like a good
35.
player would, and I'd want closure, and I'd be prepared to gamble because I know I could whittle flood down again.
44.
So
Yeah,
he's
take a
given
shot to
away
take
his
him out.
chips, and now it's he's given Nelson a free roll.
What can you do?
he's gotten strong too late?
I call.
Yeah.
Liam goes all in. Lee calls.
Yeah, a great play by
Shows 5, 6 of
Lee
spades.
Nelson, because he knows Liam doesn't have the ace, because he
Shows
wouldn't
7,
have pushed all in like
Lee leads.
that. He would just check raise to get some money in the pot. And Lee made the correct read with
He's
his
played
second pair.
perfect poker, Lee
Yep.
Nelson. Absolutely
Nothing else to
perfect.
say.
No mistakes.
Well, it seemed like he took all the gamble out of heads-up play.
Oh, he played brilliant.
Just ripped him apart.
The turn is an ace. No help for Liam.
Liam needs a spade here.
2 of spades.
It's not an ace.
Never disappoints me.
No?
Never.
4 to 1 under.
King of clubs. 1 time. Over. Yes.
The river's a 7.
Very nice.
We lose Liam Flood. Lee Nelson.
Play like Noah, play like Lee, play like Tony G. More heads-up coming up.
More aggressive player, the guy who continues to attack and bet at the pot on the flop, whether he hits it or not, is going to win more pots than not. Because most of the time, about 3 to 1, you're not going to hit the flop with your 2 cards. It's not going to help your hand any.